Hey Scorpio, welcome to your mid-month reading for July 2022. I'm just taking the temperature of everybody, seeing how you guys are at, and we're asking the cards, what's good? What to be aware of, what to keep your eye out for. And we're going to start with an oracle message, and then we'll go on to tarot and get clarifying cards for that. So, my dear Scorps, what feels right here? What feels right? One. Express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. So it brings to mind who in your life may benefit from a gift, but not only that, but I have a feeling of like, if you actually take this message literally, and if you were to, there's a couple people probably in the back of your mind that you've thought of recently, and if you got them the smallest thing even, it would probably surprise the heck out of them. It would create a bridge in a new way. That's just kind of a message that feels like it's coming through. All right, you guys. So, mid-month messages. What's good? Tell us. What does Scorpio need to know? That's your little card here. I'll put this right here. That's just your little I'm thinking of you card. Scorpio. So these have all been pre-shuffled. I like to do one or two extra just for the show of it. All right. Scorpio, what's good? What's good? Flipping but not flying. We've got the generosity card of the Six of Pentacles. Not a huge surprise, right? Given our oracle card this morning. Scorpio, what's good? Awesome. All right, so first we've got this one coming out. We've got the Strength card coming out. The Seven of Swords and Page of Swords. There's communication here, there's knowledge, there's information. Swords rule over all those things. I'd like to get one more out for Scorpio, please, for mid-month July. Wow, we end up with Knight of Cups. Very cool. Well, we've got a couple knights here too, so this is definitely, you're not the only one in this reading. This is speaking of possibly more than one person, actually. For some of you now, there's a lot of Scorpios out in the world, right? There's a big world out there. So I'm going to try to make this broad but effective to as many of you as I can. Now, of course, if it doesn't flow, it doesn't feel right, you just throw it out. But Knight of Swords. This is impulsive energy. This is somebody who has confident and impulsive energy. Now, that could be in the context of saying something under anger, or that somebody acting out of excitement. But we'll get some clarity on these pretty soon. But until we do, that's just the broad energy of that card. We have Strength card coming up here. This feels like, this is strength where you don't see it, where people don't anticipate it. This is strength that comes naturally from within, from a sense of experience, exposure, and intuition. So, and it's symbolized by this person holding the lion gently by their mouth, and the lion obeying, not because of any false devices of power, but because simply the lion wants to. So this is a reminder of the most important thing about this reading could possibly be this one card, okay? And this is because it's reminding you of the other kinds of strength, the different forms of strength that come not as easy as a harsh word or an angry impulse. Let's just use those as an example since we were just looking at the Knight of Swords. But they come by, they're much more, they're beautiful. The power to influence others, not through intimidation or fear or anger, but to influence others through inspiration and through love, through being the role model. You know, it's kind of like, we never do as I say, we always do what we see. Does that make any sense? I kind of messed that one up, but you know, remember that old saying, do as I say, not as I do. But it's actually quite the opposite. So this is that. This is like setting a great example being the change you want to see the world, being the individual that you want the other person to be towards you. Because following that, we have the Seven of Swords, and this is a deception card. So this is a sense of deception. This could be gossip. This could be somebody stealing a purse out of your, or a wallet out of your jacket. This could be, you know, but either way, it's just a sense of deception, big or small. We'll get more clarity on that too. We've got Page of Swords, and this is talk. This is communication. This could be gossip. This could be just information exchanged, or a realization. So not a realization, excuse me. That would be Ace of Swords. So there's definitely a lot of clarity I want to get with this reading, because we also have Knight of Cups, which is a more compassionate individual. This is somebody who might even be creative. And I'm feeling a lot of energy drawn towards this cup and their outstretched arm. So this is somebody who's a little bit more gentle, a little bit more sensitive in the situation. All right, so clarity with the same deck, going all the way through. Please, for our Scorps, Knight of Swords, please clarify. Queen of Swords. This is some intense ass energy over here. This is like possibly cutting somebody out. This is this individual is very, I almost feel like they have another individual speaking to them in their ear. Maybe this is somebody giving them advice, and kind of harsh advice, and they're kind of, yeah, this is messages coming in. This is possibly travel, but Eight of Wands right here feels definitely, with all the swords, it feels like messages coming in, and it feels like somebody's firing this individual up with like, you should do this, cut them out, or you should, you know, kind of telling them the black and white of a situation. And possibly this might be somebody who people don't like too much, or they might be intimidating in their bluntness or their forceful words. Okay, Strength card. What do you got for us? Okay. Yeah, so there might be a certain amount of exhaustion attached to this Strength, some tenacity, against all odds, no matter what, you know, I'm not gonna lower the bar here. Seven of, flying out. And then flipping, we've got the Devil. I'm gonna just pay attention to that. We do have another flipped card, the Hermit. I wanna get more on that. Page of Swords, please, for Scorpio. Thank you. Knight of Cups. Please bear with me, Scorpio. I'm just going to get a little more information on all of this. Let me give these cards another shuffle. You know, good on you, Scorpio, because I think that you actually are trying to, in this situation, you are setting the bar high in the way that you react. You're withdrawing in away from drama and into your strength. And it's a little bit more of a quiet place than this. Seven of Swords, we've got Judgment. Perfect. You're getting major arcana now, big messages all the way around. Hanged Man, Judgment, Hierophant. And then lastly, for our Knight of Cups here and our Eight of Rods. Can I get one more on that? Okay. So you're making a judgment call on this whatever felt like deception, you know, I think that you're withdrawing from. It's like you're cutting your losses. There's a choice you make. This is kind of, I think this has altered your perspective greatly on a situation. And I don't think Yeah, and you got the Emperor. Major Arcana all over the place. You're taking charge of the situation. I think that you've made up your mind, and you're going to you're taking your, you know, you get this withholding card, or the Four of Pentacles. And if you look at this card closely, he's, you know, holding on to all his pentacles, holding on to what he's got. He's not going to let anybody take what he has. And so there's just kind of like this determination not to give up your energy, not to sacrifice too much for this. You're taking charge and moving forward. I think that this is making you question a commitment. I think that you are going to be making a choice in a relationship based on just information that you've gathered, based on what you know so far, possibly what you've heard. I think that there might be some talk, possibly some gossip or phone calls. People, but just you are coming to your own assumptions, and you are going to be held fast in them, and you're not going to be acting necessarily impulsively. I do think that you have some compassion here. This could be towards another that you are committed to. Let's see what this. Queen of Cups. Yeah, for some of you guys, that's a mother figure. You're going to be focusing on these other individuals in your life that are more sensitive, that are a little more dialed in the emotional language that you feel comfortable with. And I think that you're going to be going towards that. I think that they are offering themselves to you. Even if you've had a little bit of confrontation, or even for some of you competition with them in the past, I do think that there's this offer coming through. And it looks lovely, and it looks like a lot more like it's resonating with you. And it's the beginning of something. I want to stress that. You got the Two of Rods here. So in this relationship with this offer coming in, this relationship is kind of budding in a new direction. I wouldn't be surprised if you had like the Six of Swords come out or something. There's almost a sense of healing here. Getting the Magician card along with the Queen of Pentacles again. I think that somebody's coming back into the situation in a very different way. And now this person might not be somebody who ever left in a sense, but there's a they're remaking themselves. It's a rebuilding in a very, very, very new way with a Magician card. So this is a rebuilding over here. This is pretty broad. This is fascinating. There's some people here. You're definitely not alone. There is a sense of when I zoom out from all of it, it's like compassion wins at the end of the day for sure. Some information, some directness, boldness, impulsivity, messages coming in quick. I'm talking like today, tomorrow, this week. This is going to kind of change things for you, and it's going to make things very clear for you to make a decision, to take charge in your life, make a decision, but you're going to be proud in the way you do it. Okay, because you're going to be holding that bar really high. And hell, I'm proud of you too, Scorp. I hope you're doing well, though. I hope that you get through the rest of the month in a beautiful way, and I will see you for August. Please hit the like button if this resonated. It means so much to me. And also, feel free to leave a comment. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.